Didn't do it alone.
All right. It's your dynamic duo here on a Friday night because sometimes work just gets in the way. But it's your boys. It's DK and TJ here with the DK and Tree podcast. Hey, how is everyone doing today? What is going on with everyone? Where you been at? Yeah, you see my boy down there with the low lighting, right? He has the low lighting. So he said he wanted to open it up. So he's going to open it up. So go for it.
Look, in case anybody wonders where I've been on this festive holiday season, I've been in the darkness retreat with not Aaron, not the AARP Rogers, but I think his brother. I think he's in here somewhere. I feel like he has a pretty big family because I feel like I get the names mixed up all the time. One day it's Peter, the next day is Eric. I look, I get it mixed up all the time, but nevertheless, because of the team I support, in the fact that their offense stinks so bad that their offensive coordinator got his house egged. Here I am. I'm in a darkness retreat. The service has been amazing. I want to put that out there. It's been amazing. We have downed Jose. I don't even think y'all can see it. Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
There's
you see
some Jose.
Tish already in the room. She know what week it is.
Yes. So some Jose has already been supplied, and then we're already working on the classic E&J for you lovely drinkers out there. So they've been taking very good care of me. This has been a very good stay. I actually would recommend it. I think it's 5 stars. See, the last time I was in the Darkness Retreat, for those of you that have watched this show long enough, the last time I was in the Darkness Retreat, it was very very bleak. It was very lifeless. It felt like there was like no customer service whatsoever, and it was just worst case scenario. But this time around, I don't know if they did some renovations to the rooms or if they made some adjustments to the lighting. I have no idea. I don't know if they added some new staff. I have no clue. But for whatever reason, it has put us in a position where I can be enjoying such a dark time being a fan of a team that I support. And I gotta admit, man, I fully recommend. It's 5 stars for me. Now I don't know how long I'm gonna be here for. Obviously Christmas is coming up, so hopefully, if a couple wins show up and we win a division or something like that, maybe you might see some lights again. I have no idea. But as far as I'm concerned, until that happens, until that is on full display, I will be here. And no, this is not jail. This has actually been very luxurious. Okay, again, I bring to you number one in Jose Cuervo on full display, and then we have E&J. It's been a process, but nevertheless, we're here, and I'm grateful. Still alive, right? Still kicking, still pushing.
Yep, still alive, still kicking. Hello, welcome in. Anyone that wants to comment about your teams? Hey, when you come in, rep your team, whatever. We just doing some recaps, but I just let you know, just like this, it's about to be fun. It's about to be happy.
Yes. Oh, yes. Now they did warn me with me being at this luxurious stay known as the Darkness Retreat. They did warn me about me making a whole lot of noise, but I also told them that I do a podcast where there's a lot of noises being made by default. So they said they're gonna try to make sure that they don't boot me out this time, but they can't guarantee nothing. So I hope that I do a good enough job to where I don't get booted out of the Darkness Retreat. and I'm out on the street. Because that would just be terrible circumstances. So I'll try to behave myself tonight. I'll try to. I can't guarantee nothing.
Oh no, the hell with that. we going full fledged. the hell with that. We going full fledged tonight.
You want me out on the street, man? Come on.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna be right there with you. I'm gonna be right there with you. But Tish, you know what week this is. You know what week this is. And it's Ravens Steelers week. We getting ready for that. I'm excited because got a friend of mine. She's Steelers fan. So all you Steelers fans is out there, she's your advocate. So I'm actually doing a live podcast from a venue on Sunday for that game. Live podcast. So just like I'm streaming across everything right now, I'll be streaming across everything there live. It's going to be lit. It's going to be on Sunday. Doors open at 11. If you're in Baltimore, 647 West Pratt Street, Ravens, Steelers, come on down, rep your team. Again, your boy going to be on site for a live podcast. TJ will be in with me remotely, but we're going to go from that time, maybe noon, all the way to that game is over. And for some people that do come down there, I do have a little special gift for you for just showing up and just coming out. So I still have a couple more of these left. Some mugs, some DK and Tree mugs. But this is the Brown Bag Award winner because we give out brown bags on the show. So I do have a couple of these mugs left. I will give them out down there to you, that you're coming out. But I'm excited for this. But I'm definitely excited for this game. I've always been excited for the Ravens and the Steelers because, hey, our rivalry's unmatched. It's always come down. But in TJ's case, he said, they got AARP cards over there for the Steelers. So we got a little bit of problems with that. Everybody's listening on TikTok. Welcome in. So, yeah. So, again, like I said, my boys in Darkness Street, because the Eagles just ain't doing. Look, one of our birds has got to get together. We got two different birds here. We got an eagle and a raven. But one of us birds got to get this together here. But like I said, I am ready for this weekend. I am hyped for this weekend. Listen, it's good. Hey, may the best team win. Somebody gonna be crying on Sunday unless it ends in a tie. And I don't see that happening. You just look at this feathers everywhere.
Please don't end in a tie.
If it ends in a tie, it's going to be crazy. It's definitely going to be crazy. So, hey, anyone's listening, hey, whatever team you rep, that's what you rep. All right. So where we starting at? Should we start with last night?
We should, but unlike usual, because of my location, I'm not going to take the time into dance or have a parade on a loss by any one of the other teams in the division. So I'm gonna allow you to do the honors, and then I'll tag team. I'll go in after that.
Okay. All right. Any Dallas Cowboys fans on here? Hey, you know I'm coming for you first. I'm coming for Dallas first. But first of all, before I even start about Jerry's World, because that's all this is. It's Jerry's World. Let me say this. If anybody looked at that situation with CeeDee Lamb, I really hope he's okay. Because that looked like it was a concussion. He hit his head, and then you just saw his hands doing like that. That was something that he didn't do. So my prayers are out for him because, again, that head, that is nothing to play with. And, as you've seen, like with these players, they taking shots like that, taking head shots or whatever. That's nothing to play with. Even with Tua, my thing with this, that's nothing to play with. So, yeah, my thoughts and prayers are definitely out with them. But on the flip side of that, let me go ahead and say this. Dan Campbell don't forget nothing.
Sure,
if you wrong him in any way, he doesn't forget. And the man is kind of vindictive too. I like it. I love it.
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
I do.
I love it. Because he don't forget anything. He's like, I'm just gonna beat you up even more. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep scoring on you. Yeah. Even though it's 2 minutes in the game, I'm gonna score another touchdown. I wouldn't care if it's 30 seconds. Yeah, just run up the score. Dan Campbell is vicious. I love the guy. He has a killer instinct. He wants to win that program. The only thing I have a problem with Detroit is this losing record they have on Thanksgiving. They messed up my whole parlay. They did.
Yeah, sure.
Because
Jesus,
why can't y'all win on y'all? Y'all are good on a lot of other days. When it comes to Thanksgiving, we'll just get this one away. We'll just get this one away. But Dallas. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I allowed to call him Dallas? Or I have to still call him Alice?
Hey, look, they've won a couple games. They've beaten us. So yeah, let's do that. Go ahead, give them their just due.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So I get to call him Dallas now because we call him Alice because there was no D in Texas. So okay, so Dallas, y'all actually was putting up kind of a good fight. When it got to 19-27, I said, all right, we got something here. This is about to be money. We about to have a fight on our hands. We're about to be good. Hey, we about to have a great game. Oh, nah. Detroit was like, nah, we ain't having this. Here, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Here you go. Take the woodshed to him. And next thing you know, the score is all over. I'm like, wow, that didn't last fast. And just the look on their faces of how they were sitting there like, they was just so defeated on that sideline over there. I'm like, And Dan Campbell, cool as a whistle, he over there chewing his gum.
Mm-hmm.
And got the little smirk on his face. Said, yeah, we're gonna beat Dallas down even more. And you in our house too? Yeah. They put the woodshed to him. I was like, ooh. After that final score, I was like, oh, this is ugly. Oh, this is ugly.
Yeah.
If you thought you was gonna go into Detroit and beat them, nah, that wasn't gonna happen. Plays of the games is some of the wide open receivers that they had out there. Now, here's one thing that did concern me that they did say that they observed was that they felt as though Pickens just gave up on the team. Interesting. Is it because you're not getting your way? Is it because you were getting the ball? CD was gone. You were getting the ball. You were getting the ball. So what are you complaining about? What are you upset about? If you're down, you keep playing. You still on that rookie contract. Remember, you trying to get paid. So you play it out to the end. And then it's just not, hey, coach, I'm done. Just sit me on the bench. just sit me on the bench. Just sit me on the bench. So I have a problem. I have a problem with him just giving up because, at least he didn't do Antonio Brown, took his uniform off and just left off the field. So I give him that. I give him that.
Right.
But that was just as bad. Yes. That was just as bad. But Detroit, hey, listen, I always ride with y'all until y'all play the Ravens. Okay? I don't have any problem with any team until they play the Ravens. I don't. But Detroit, I ride with them. If it's any city that needs a Super Bowl, it's them. And they deserve it because they built their program up there. But was the game good last night? Yeah. If you was a Detroit fan. Dallas, there's like, nah. Like one of my buddies, he had posted the L on his page, like, we lost. This game over. So when I saw it was 19-27, I texted him. I said, dude, it's not over yet. You got this. It's not over yet.
Yeah.
He ain't want to hear none of that. He was like, nope. This game is over. There's the L. So when the game was over, of course, he posted right under my post. He was like, I told you. I was trying to give you some credit, man. I was trying to give you some credit.
Now,
but we all know what Dallas' problem is. It's called Jerry Jones. That is what Dallas' problem is. Now, if any Dallas fan in here want to refute that, please let me know. But go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that in defense of George Pickens specifically, it was literally just a couple weeks in a row where he was playing like he was a top 5 wide receiver in the entire league. let alone in the division, let alone in the conference, the entire league. George Pickens, yes. So, in fairness to what happened as far as how he conducted himself last night, not everybody is going to be the same every single week. We all know this. Maybe that was just his off week. Now, the only reason why there's the there's your truth, my truth, and then the facts. Because see, that is one side. Then the other side is that you look on the other sideline and you see Amon-Ra St. Brown. I want to let everybody in on a little secret. Amon-Ra St. Brown got hurt on Thanksgiving. Right. And he messed up his ankle. And Dan Campbell, post-game, literally said he is going to be gone for a little bit. We don't know how long, but he's going to be gone for a little bit. That man suited up and played last night like that. And he went on to have a wonderful game. He had a fantastic game. And to see the flip side of one or the other, if I'm not even going to say his name, but if I'm someone who owns that team in Texas that's not named Houston, especially if I'm having the conversation of trying to figure out if I want to pay the guy yet or how much I'm willing to pay him and things of that nature, stuff like that is what I pay attention to. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, like, yes, you've had a fantastic season, like leading up to last night, you were leading, you were doing so great that none of the Steelers receivers were able to do what you're doing combined. You know? Right. So that is awesome. But then you had moments like last night that showed the world pretty much. Like, that's why the Steelers traded him away. That's exactly why. Because when we need you to stay being that number one wide receiver you've been all year, now all of a sudden, for whatever reason, you just decide to just say, hey, you know what? I don't feel like giving a whole lot of effort. One of the picks that Dak threw, I don't know if you could say it was a good DB play. I don't know. I've done watched the pick like 1,000 times, not because I enjoy seeing the pick, but because, you know, it's football. I have to watch it. And right. The pick, I initially was like, okay, Dak, you know that's a tight window you're throwing into here. But then I watched the replay after like the 5th time of watching it, and you see that Pickens stopped himself. Like it was a catchable ball, and then Pickens kind of just said, "Fuck it," like it was. And then Dak was like on the sideline, like, "What the hell is that? What was that about?" And so when you see that, and then in contrast, you see St. Brown, who's going through the middle, like he's totally fine, like he's 100% hitting people, going on deep routes, catching stuff, like literally doing St. Brown things as if he never got hurt at all. That that was a glaring sign. If I am that team that plays in Texas, that's not named Houston, y'all needed this win, like bad, like really bad, because now
their percentages went down to 9.8 of getting the playoff spot.
And I'm gonna explain why I went down to 9%. So not only do you have the Lions, who are a wild card team, if you can believe it, they are a wild card team today. You lost to them. Then you also lost to the Panthers as well, which was a brutal loss.
Yep.
Okay. Now, you would have said, okay, well, we did tie against Green Bay. Well, none of that matters if Green Bay keeps on winning, which they have a very much so of an opportunity to do. Okay. Yep. So that eliminates the whole wild card by itself. You're not getting over Seattle. They're going to be in it. So it's going to be Seattle, Rams. I don't even know about the team in the NFC East right now. And the Panthers. And then you have Detroit, Green Bay, and the 49ers. Okay? Now, obviously, the 49ers, who I've been saying since day one that they've been this shoestring McCaffreys because everybody seems to get hurt on that team.
Right.
They have they have a winning record right now. So you're not going to get over that. You're 6-1 now, which means even if best case scenario were to show itself, it's not going to translate. And by then it'll be too late because you're either going for the division or you're going home.
Yep, absolutely.
If there's another team in the NFC East that wins on Monday night, that's out the window.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So if you are a team that plays in Texas that's not named Houston, if the other team in the NFC East wins on Monday night, your season's over. This is a wrap. Yeah. There's no need to do anything. Okay? If I am a Lions fan today, I'm very proud. This game was their backs were against the wall. We saw how they played on Thanksgiving, which, by the way, after watching it back, they didn't play terrible. It's just that when they lost St. Brown, it wasn't the same as an offense, which was brutal. Okay? So you had your backs against the wall at home Thursday night against a team, might I add, that the last time y'all played each other, and this is where you bringing up Dan Campbell is a very good point. Because the last time they played each other, Dak, I think the Cowboys beat them. And post-game, Dak was talking shit. He was like, we lit their ass up, and we would do it again. And then the reporter asked if they can quote him on it. He smiled and said, yeah, sure. And I think Dan Campbell had that replaying in the film sessions all week long.
All week long, yep.
And that applied. Yeah. Oh, bro, and I love it. I really
He's vindictive.
So, and they had every right to, because that's the thing about Detroit this season. They have been on and off. If the defense is playing well, the offense struggles. If the defense is ass, then all of a sudden the offense putting up a lot of points. There's no balance. So they had every right, and I wouldn't say it would be understandable, but we would have understood if they found a way to lose this game last night. But
yeah, absolutely.
But there's a guy by the name of Jahmyr Gibbs, who, by the way, not even 24 yet. Technically, I'm older than the guy, and he has more touchdowns. He's tied for the most touchdowns before turning my age with Barry Sanders. I want to make sure that I make that very, very clear. Barry Sanders, arguably the greatest running back ever touched a football, is tied with Jahmyr Gibbs, who's not even 24 as far as touchdowns are concerned. Jahmyr Gibbs.
Crazy.
Barry Sanders.
Crazy.
Yeah. So,
crazy.
With that being said, right, if I am a Detroit fan, I'm extremely excited, but I'm also very concerned because if this was any other season, they would have been fine. But you just so happen to be in the same division that has the Green Bay Packers, who have a winning record and have won and have swept you in both games already. You ain't getting past them. Then you got the number one seed in the entire conference in Chicago.
Bears. Wait. Let's say this again. The Chicago Bears is number one seed in the conference.
I'm going to stop myself on that one right there.
The Chicago Bears.
That
Again,
is ridiculous.
It's not any knock against Chicago. They earned it. They have went out there and fought and earned that.
So your division,
no knock on Chicago.
No, but your division has the number 1 seed in the entire conference, and Green Bay that's already swept you. So yes, you are excited that you feel like you have a chance, but you better hope to God that some of these teams lose, and I mean like lose, because the 49ers have like the easiest schedule known to mankind. Okay?
Like Pittsburgh has lost all those games. Oh, my bad. I'm just throwing shots.
Okay.
I'm throwing shade.
Okay. Totally fine. All right. The 49ers had the easiest schedule known to mankind. I think they play like you and me the next couple weeks. So it don't even matter what's going on with San Francisco. It doesn't matter how many people is on injured reserve for them. Okay. Then you have Seattle that you're not catching. You have, let me see, have Green Bay that you're not catching, and you're not winning the division. You're not winning the division. That is out the window. That's out the question. I don't care if the Bears and Packers within the next couple weeks end in a tie for both games. It's not happening. Okay?
Right.
So you better hope and pray that somebody that plays San Francisco is able to cause them to lose a couple of these games coming up. That's all that you're banking on. Because the Packers, even though they're inconsistent, they have a winning record. They can afford to lose a game or two. They already swept you. They're not worried about you.
Right.
Chicago, bruh, I mean, Chicago's the number 1 seed in the NFC today.
Chicago.
So
Chicago.
You make of that
Chicago.
And you're not catching that. You're not catching that. So you better hope and pray that San Francisco drops a game or two to one of these Titans. I think the Saints is after them. Like, you better hope that they play upset.
Stop. It's that team in the NFC South. Remember? That team in the NFC South.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? I should have said this at the beginning. I'm no longer censoring them because the only thing that needs to be censored is that's residing in Pennsylvania. So as far as I'm concerned, this darkness retreat, that's the only thing that's getting censored until I get out.
Wait a minute. Well, it's 2 teams in Pennsylvania then.
You said one of them already. One of them already. So it's the other one.
It's 2 teams. What do you mean what? What do you mean what? Yeah. Okay. Y'all have lost the last 5 of what? 6? Something like that?
5 or 6, yeah. Correct.
5 or 6? Yeah. We start censoring people. It's just like them teams in the NFC South. We gonna start censoring people. And that Jets versus game. What you mean we do too much? we don't do too much. It don't matter. It does matter. Wins and losses matter. They do.
A lot.
And after Sunday, somebody's gonna have a lot of bragging rights between us and y'all. And again, it's a live podcast. So from beginning to end, we are streaming it live. And at the end of that game, somebody is going to have a lot of crow to be eaten. Either it's going to be me, because I'm going to be in the Lions Den, or it's going to be the Steelers fans. Oh, I'm sorry. Fans.
Okay, now, let's shift to that game because Tish, I don't know if you've been watching football lately. Your franchise is currently a senior citizen retirement home, led by Tomlin, who they're already trying. I'm hearing stuff from Big Ben about them trying to get him to go to Penn State. By the way, Penn State just hired their head coach today. Congratulations, Matt Campbell. But they're Big Ben is looking for them to go. Okay, they're looking for him to go. All right, and then your senior citizen retirement home is led by AARP Rogers and an offensive line that's a bunch of turnstiles and a defense who literally I'm questioning their reasonings for staying to play football on this roster because everybody's either injured, old, or can't play, or both. And the only reason why y'all have gotten away with it for so long, especially in the season, the reason why y'all have the wins that y'all have is because of the opponents being dumb enough to not exploit it. So again, the retirement home that y'all have in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Not the retirement home.
It is. It is. Okay. Everybody has the AARP card. Rogers has one. Slay, the guy that y'all waived, he has one. He has one so good that when he got to Buffalo, he decided that, you know what, maybe I need to rethink that. So his AARP card is still in service. Okay. Aaron Rodgers, he has one. He's the leader of the pack in that one. And then that's the problem. That's the problem. I think some of y'all on that roster is already using the benefits. I think that's the problem. Somebody is out 2 weeks. The other guy is out for 3. The other guy has a shattered nose. The other guy has a broken wrist. That's the benefits y'all are using. Y'all are taking games off. You know what?
not that she laughing though.
Yes, because she understands that it's the truth. Tell me when I'm telling lies. So look at the injury report for the Pittsburgh Steelers today. Not yesterday, not when they got fresh on the plane, today. It is a list that is as long as 3 of my grocery lists combined of people that's hurt, out, or are an injured reserve and can't play. So that is your roster in 2025. And y'all are having the nerve, because yes, I've heard some of these noises too, that some of y'all actually believe that y'all have a chance against Baltimore. Now, to your credit, for whatever reason, when y'all play Baltimore, when y'all play each other, y'all act like points are at a premium all the time. I haven't seen a game between y'all where it's been like 35-30. It's never happened. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about that. But when y'all play against each other, it is a smash mouth. You know, somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get knocked out. And the final score is going to be like 16-13. That's just how y'all play. So that is the only advantage that y'all have. I want y'all to think about that. It's the only advantage that y'all have. If Lamar in that offense with Derrick Henry decides to have fun running the football on y'all, which, by the way, another team in Buffalo just this past weekend showed that they can do against y'all. Okay?
That don't run the ball. That does not run the ball.
That's not even in their DNA. Not at all. Okay? Y'all are going up against that rushing offense. You know they're going to run the football. And you know what? The fact that y'all struggled the way y'all did in Buffalo was nasty. Not going to lie. It was nasty. Okay? So I just want to get this out the way now so that way no one's surprised or concerned. If you are a Steelers fan and you're watching this and you're hearing this, I want you to be prepared for this ahead of time so you're not surprised, okay? The Steelers are not winning this game, and it may not be remotely close. And honestly, we should stop.
Josh.
We should stop allowing old people getting beat up on a weekly basis for the whole world to see. We should not do that. We should not do that. It in society, it's not legal to do. So we shouldn't do that in the NFL. I completely stand by that. And because of y'all owning a retirement home in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I don't feel like it's necessary for y'all to even play this game. Okay?
Quit telling those fairy tales. Oh my God.
You can call him what you want. You can call him what you want. Cameron Hayward is in front of the podium talking about how he got need. Let me ask y'all something. How much
She
do
said
y'all
we
think
winning.
that?
No, Tish. This is what y'all gonna win. The Brown Bag Award. That's
Oh
what you're gonna
yes.
win. You're gonna win that one. Y'all gonna win that one.
Cam Hayward, who, by the way, also has an AARP card, might I mention, went to the post game after they got obliterated in the run game and proceeded to say that his frustration with Josh Allen was because he got need. Now, look, I understand we're all human beings. Certain things hurt, other things don't feel good. I got it 1000%. Would y'all like to take a guess on how much Cameron Hayward weighs? You know
what? 330? 3.
He is 315 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. A defensive tackle who is 315 pounds is tripping because a quarterback who is 6'6", 240 need him one time during a game. That is what he's complaining about. Now, look, again, I'm not putting biases here or anything like that. The truth of the matter is one team has some younger feet. The other team is owning a retirement home in a cold.
Not owning a retirement home.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. They own a retirement home. Everybody has the AARP cards. Some, like Tish, you already know. You mentioned it in the comments already. Some of them have already used their benefits. They've been out for games. Okay.
He said, what are you saying? Everybody on TikTok, rep your team. Tell me who your team is.
So yes. So let's just eliminate all that. Okay. All right. We have a retirement home going up against the Ravens. You let me know who's winning that game. Okay. I actually don't even think it's fair for them to be playing each other. I really don't. It's not right. You don't beat up old people for the whole world to see. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Yeah, Buffalo did that.
Yeah.
Buffalo,
come on.
Buffalo did that. And it wasn't even remotely close. In the beginning, I said, oh, okay, they hold them down. Buffalo said, okay, we're going to see. Yeah, that's elder abuse.
I'm just saying. The only thing that's keeping them from actually showing themselves as a true retirement home is that there isn't a bad smell in Pittsburgh. There isn't there's not people walking in canes or walking around with jail food given out to everybody. Like they actually have a legitimate concession stand. They actually have, they have good furniture, even though it's cold and it's always cold. Yeah.
On the 18th of this month, I'm supposed to be in Pittsburgh. On the 18th of this month, I'm supposed to be in Pittsburgh. Once we win this game, and on the 18th, I'm going to be in Pittsburgh, I'm damn sure wearing this up there. I'm about to start a riot. And I'm going to find that Franco Harris statue like I did the last time I was up there in the airport and take a picture right in front of him with a whole bunch of Ravens gear. Yeah, I am starting. Okay.
Look,
it is on. The war is on. And then we got to do this one more time at the end of the season. But this time we're coming to Pittsburgh and it's going to be the same result. It ain't going to be no different. This is y'all get Mike Tomlin out of town retirement tour. That's what this is for you all.
Yeah, and unlike some teams in the NBA, you actually might be able to complete it. You might be able to actually complete it. You might.
Bring that butt here. I ain't scared to go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just Tish. I'm trying to tell y'all, and you know what? I want to talk about this too, real fast. Y'all. Are y'all sure y'all future gonna be all right? Cause let me let y'all in a little secret. Aaron Rodgers is already planning on making sure that this is probably his last season, unless y'all absolutely want to bring him back to join the AARP club again. Then you're more than welcome to.
He said
So
he's
that's
going
your
back to
starting.
be retire as a Green Bay Packer.
Okay, so unless you believe that Mason Rudolph is going to save the day, that's not happening. Okay, so you're probably wondering, okay, well, we're probably going to get a solid pick. We're going to get a quarterback, and well, I want to let you in on a little secret too. Outside of maybe 2 quarterbacks in college, everybody else stinks. So,
Wait. Hold that thought real fast. Let me jump on this one. Y'all had a chance to get Shedeur Sanders. You can go ahead.
okay.
So didn't they have the like 19th pick, something like that?
Yes.
19
yes.
or 21st pick?
Yes.
You had an opportunity to get Shedeur Sanders.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
So, okay, you're questionable at quarterback. All right. Now, depending on how the season's going to go, you're going to draft in the teens, I'm pretty sure. You might miss the playoffs. I don't know. Probably. Okay. The draft is not looking nice unless you're getting an offensive lineman, which y'all do need. Okay. Outside of the question marks on offense, I ain't even go to defense. Just the offense alone. The real question is, do y'all really think that y'all going to have a bright future without Mike Tomlin being your head coach? Because the thing is that the way it's looking right now, the AARP club in the retirement home is not it. It's just not. It
not
never has.
AARP club.
it never has. It never will. Okay, and Tish, I understand that you are living in a world where you are very optimistic. I get it. I really do. But that's not happening. Okay? It didn't happen last year. It didn't happen the year before that. 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 Actually, I got one more for you. Let me see. It didn't happen a year before that either. The last time that this team has been in the Super Bowl was 2010. And y'all lost that one, by the way. It's the last time.
You going back too far, sucker.
It's the last time. So, I'll tell you again, that's not happening. The real question is what do you do about your future? Because if y'all really think that Mike Tomlin needs to be let go so that way y'all can just sit up there and be like, oh, we need some fresh new blood. This is the conversation I've always said, and I'll continue to say it. I'll continue to make this point. If you decide to get rid of your head coach, who do you get to replace him? Because I'll tell you right now, there is not a whole lot of head coaches available today that will replace Mike Tomlin on his worst day.
Wait a minute. We talked about this earlier. Hold on. There's a guy by the name of Mike McCarthy that's still out there.
Oh, see, okay. All right. I do want to get on you for this real quick.
I didn't want to say JG. I didn't want to say him at all.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
No.
JG, and let me hit the censor for him. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about him.
Okay. I want to give you all the backstory real quick of why he almost gave me a nightmare before I showed up on this show. So we talked earlier today, and we were discussing the Steelers. Why? Because the Steelers Ravens, okay? And obviously Big Ben and James Harrison were poking fun at Tomlin, telling him he needed to go to Penn State and all this other stuff. Cool. And he said, you know what they should, you want to know who they should hire? The former Cowboy coach. And before he even took a step further, I said, look, I'm going to just stop you right there. If he becomes a head coach again, I'm sorry. This is obnoxious. And I thought he was alluding to the guy that is on NBC that they make commentate once a year, which I think it's once per year because I literally don't see him any other time during the year in that booth. And literally, he is such an unwatchable product. I look, to put in perspective of how much I despise him as a commentator. For me, who is trying to ultimately become one day, I know for sure I will always have a chance if that man is able to commentate games. If he's able to commentate games, then I know I will always have a chance till the day I die.
And if you don't know who we talking about, it's the former Dallas coach. We don't say his name because he may appear like Joe Hendry for all my wrestling fans out here. So we don't say his name, but his initials is JG.
Yeah,
if you know who I'm talking about, you know.
Yeah, we're not even going to do that. So I thought that he was alluding to him. And I said, look, if I can't stand him on television, I damn sure can't stand him being on the sideline. This can't work. This can't work. Then he stopped me and he said, no. I'm talking about McCarthy. And I said, actually, that's not a bad idea. If you get McCarthy in there, you get whatever rookie that he decides to pick, okay? Have whoever the defensive coordinator is take care of the defense, whatever they need as far as the defense is concerned, have that get figured out. Have him figure out the offense. He's shown in Dallas that he's a very good play caller. You may not like his time management, but he did win quite a bit in Dallas, and he also was very productive as far as his offense is concerned. So if you put him in there in Pittsburgh, okay, have them start fresh, all right, now we're talking. But chances are the Pittsburgh retirement home that I am aware of and I know they're not going to do that.
The Pittsburgh retirement home.
Yeah. Someone is going to use their AARP card and say, "Hey, one of my benefits is I get to keep Tomlin for one more year." Someone's going to use that AARP card, and I'm not going to blame him because, again, outside of McCarthy, who do you trust to replace Tomlin?
Right.
Who?
Right.
Robert Saleh? I mean, shoot, I didn't think he did a bad job in New York, but, you know, his team was always ass. Like, who is it? So, I tell Steelers fans, be careful now. Be careful what you wish for. Damon, I say the same thing to you about Harbaugh. Be careful what you wish for. You want a new voice? You want a da-da-da? You want a this? You want a that? Okay, all right. Okay.
I get it. I get it. But the thing of it is
and
that
I'm guilty too,
Harbaugh needs to change. He has to change his program, man. But it's sometimes you just gotta inject new life and new blood into there because things get stale. Like I said, Mike Macdonald should have been the damn head coach here. He should have been the head coach,
bro.
Because look what's going on in Seattle. Look what's going on in Seattle. And taking names. That defense vicious. To the tune, they beat the brakes off someone last week, 26-0. Shellacking. I'm sorry. That team up in Minnesota. Wait a minute. That team up in Minnesota. Wait a minute. They get this too. They get this also.
No. That is doing a disservice. Sir, I need y'all to understand what they did to Minnesota on Sunday. They played a game where the quarterback threw more passes to the Seattle defense for a touchdown than Justin Jefferson had for catches, period. I need y'all to understand that. He threw more passes to the other team than Justin Jefferson had catches the entire game. By the way, just to put in perspective of how crazy that game was. You know, Jackson Smith and Jigba, that guy that's been, killing defenses all year and is
Right.
and broke the Seattle receiving record just a couple games
Right.
ago. Yeah, they held him to 15 yards. Okay, they held him to 15 yards, and Sam Darnold didn't get over 200 yards passing, and yet the final score was 26-0.
0.
That's embarrassing. I feel like not every franchise should have
any team that gets shut out in the National Football League should be embarrassed.
bro.
Should be embarrassed.
Man, so when you see what Seattle's doing, yes, I agree that if y'all had somebody in house, y'all should have just made him the head coach. I agree with that point. But that's another thing about Pittsburgh. They can't say that. They can't say that. Their offensive coordinator, would you want him to be your next head coach? No.
No.
How about your defensive coordinator? No.
No.
Everybody is in the Pittsburgh retirement home. Everybody has AARP cards. Everybody's either ready to retire or they're getting ready to just call it quits as a whole. Like they're ready to be in Malibu somewhere with their family and grandkids. No, I'm talking about these men having grandkids. Those are the guys that are playing on the field on Sunday and have been playing throughout this season. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? So,
hey, and if you
that's it.
If you disagree with us, please tell us. Because the video that TJ sent me earlier, and it was a Steelers fan. Oh, I was no more good after seeing this. He said you can dig up O.J. Simpson and he'll get yards against the Pittsburgh Steelers. He said if his ashes were out there, he said they would get 100 yards just blowing his ashes. O.J. Simpson now. I can't.
Oh, my God. Bro, that was nuts. But
okay,
I loved
you say you disagree, Tish.
So,
okay, who in that organization could take over as head coach? Because you say you disagree. Who in that organization?
Tish, you don't work for the Steelers, by the way. You're a fan. I'll make that clear in case anybody was wondering.
Okay, that's enough on my team.
Okay, see? All right, so you understand. So, again, tell me when I'm telling lies. I know.
Me, PJ, welcome.
Yeah,
everybody on TikTok, welcome also.
Yeah, I'm not talking out the side of my ass here. That's literally the truth. There is literally no one in house that could be there to replace Tomlin. It's not happening. It never has. It never would. Ever. There's never been one to come close. No one.
No.
So that's the real question about the retirement home in Pittsburgh is your future is looking very, very bleak because look, I don't know what y'all do. I don't know what y'all do.
TJ.
Hey, look, Tish, let me tell you something. I smell like straight Dove and what is it? Is it cocoa butter? Yeah. I'm smelling pretty good. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, this darkness retreat has been giving me good times. I'm trying to tell y'all. Look, okay? They done gave me all different types of shower equipment. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's good stuff.
Wait. You said hate. It's not hate. We're not hating. I never hate. We're just calling it facts. This is all facts. This is facts. This not hate.
I am forbidden from spewing hate being in this location. So you don't have to worry about that on my end. Okay? It's the whole purpose of the darkness retreat is to reset, to recalibrate and to think good thoughts, have, a nice positive outlook on life again. That's the whole purpose of it. So I don't have space for me to hate. I think that might be a bar. I might need to put that on my album or something. I don't know. But nevertheless, okay, I don't have space to do that. I want to make that very, very clear. The truth of the matter is your team is screwed, and we don't know what else for y'all to do because it's not like y'all have all the draft capital in the world. And if y'all want to keep going 9-8, 9-8, 9-8, so that y'all don't have a losing season, then guess what? I ain't
buying it. Wait. Can't replace Tomlin, but Steelers organization is lower than him. I couldn't tell after Sunday. Man, I couldn't tell after Sunday the way they was chanting fire him in that stadium. They said, I think they played the Renegade song, and they even booed that up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen. And then it's made big news. Hey, Tomlin could be fired. Hey, you think about firing Tomlin? You think he should go? Do you think this? And people have took it up for him and says, hey, listen, the man hasn't had a losing season. I get that. I do. I get that. I completely get that. But whereas you as an owner, put yourself in the owner's shoes. Only thing that matters is championships, right? Championships. That's the only thing an owner wants to see. How many Lombardi trophies can you bring to this organization?
Yeah.
You know, it ain't because what we had in the past, what we need now. What are you doing to bring us prestige right now? Making us the top organization in the NFL right now. It ain't what you did in the past. That's history, right? You can't take away that history from your teams. It's what can you do right now? And right now, as it stands, the Philadelphia Eagles are your current champions. Your current, right? Till something else is decided this year, whether they're going to repeat or if they get eliminated. It's going to be someone else. He's got to follow what the big wigs say. Oh, he does? Oh, so the big wigs are telling him that we're going to be mediocre this year? No, he's the head coach. The only person that has total dominance over a team is in Jerry's world. That's it. He comes down the field. He gets involved with that stuff. That's it. No, he has done it. Look, hey, she said his name. PJ said his name. Look how long JG was the Cowboys, and they sucked for a long time. Hey, we don't say his name because we don't want him to appear. He like Joe Hendry. He might appear.
PJ, I love you. I love you. Please, for the love of God, make that the last time you leave a comment that involves that name ever again. I need y'all to understand, okay? My beef with him is not so much of him being in my division. I can care less about that. People leave and they come and go all the time. That's okay. But this guy on television, when your job is to be entertaining and the best you got is to be a frail, stale Donald Trump 2.0, are you serious? That's the best you got? No, sir.
Oh,
no,
man,
no,
the shade.
It's not shade. I'm not the only one. Literally, early Thanksgiving night, I told Damon they had the Ravens and the Bengals playing a game that any other time I would have been watching from beginning to end. The moment I saw that man in the booth, I texted him verbatim. I said, "Nah, I can't do it. Can't watch it."
Wait, PJ said you're right.
I can't do it. I genuinely can't do it. Let me know how the game was. I'm not going to watch it back. Don't just let me know how the game was. Now, thankfully, to Damon's point, he went on to let me know what happened. I appreciate it. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I still can't do it. That's why he only gets one game a year. And in that one game, it's about as nauseating, as disgusting, as nasty as it could possibly be. No, thank you.
That's Thanksgiving. They gave him Thanksgiving.
Come on.
They gave him Thanksgiving of all games.
Man, come on, man.
Remember, not the devil.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you that frail, stale Donald Trump that just so happens to work for NBC. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. Ain't no way you can tell me that I'm supposed to tolerate him at any expense of the word that involves football. No way. Not Mr. 8-8. No way. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. Not Mr. 8-8. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No way. So no, that's the last time I want to see anybody comment or say anything about that man, because that man is a frail, stale Donald Trump 2.0 on full display for the whole world to see. And I have had enough. I've had enough when he got on there the first time. And ever since then, it's been an ongoing surplus of straight up shittiness. Straight up surplus of straight up shittiness. Yes, those are multiple S's I just made up on the fly. I do not care. I despise that man being in a booth. There could be literally anyone else in this world that I would want to be in that booth talking about football than him. Can't do it. No. Not the frail, stale Donald Trump 2.0. Absolutely not. Not Mr. 8-8. Not Mr. 8-8. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hilarious. Hilarious.
I just want to make sure everybody understands my stance on this. This is not from a sake of hate. I'm literally in a location where I'm not allowed to do such a thing. This is just purely facts. I cannot watch that man talk about football, and he has experience doing the thing. No, not Mr. 8-8. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir.
No. Yeah, cut this.
Nope. And you know what? Better yet, whoever is the executive for NBC. Look, okay, first of all, exclude him. Let me get me out the way. Look, if you're ever watching this, I love you, and I hope that you view me as an asset one day. Okay. Now we got that out the way. All right. That guy should not be employed by any company. ESPN, Fox, CBS, Prime, ABC.
We got a flag on the play. We got a flag.
Look, I done got my 15 yards a long time ago. I don't care. I'll do it again. This man is not allowed to work in ESPN, Prime, Thursday Night Football, on NFL Network before they gave it to Amazon. Don't have them on ABC. Don't have them on Fox, NBC. No, CBS. No, absolutely not. I do not understand who in their right mind that as an executive decides to say, you know what? Let's keep him there. In fact, he's so good. Let's make sure that we give him a game to commentate during the season. No, sir. Not Mr. 8-8. No way. No way. No way. No company should employ Mr. 8-8 to be their commentator. Ever. I don't even care if it's the
8-8.
I don't care if it's the Jets and the Bengals with both backup quarterbacks. You better not let him commentate that game. I don't care who's on the field. The answer is no. He should be exiled from talking football in a booth. That is not allowed. Not allowed. I swear to God.
The mic has been dropped.
So, I say that.
Wait a minute. What's his name again? We don't say his name.
Tish, as a fan of the Pittsburgh retirement home, I suggest you stop. That's enough. There is no way that someone's employing him to be commentating anything, let alone a Thanksgiving game for the whole world to see, especially when it involves one of the best quarterbacks playing against each other for the whole world to see in Baltimore, which looked nice, by the way. Okay? No, not Mr. 8-8. No, absolutely not. No way.
Wait a minute, I got you. We don't say his name around here. He is permanently banned. Hold on, I got you one. We refer to him as.
Yes. Because there's no reason, none, besides the fact that he is a frail, stale Donald Trump 2.0 that they have to have somebody orange to talk about football every single week. There's no other reason. None. But yet he gets to commentate on a Thursday night Thanksgiving game? No way, no sir. Absolutely not. And that is the last time I want to hear anything about Mr. A&E. The last time I want to ever hear about stale, frail Donald Trump 2.0 on full display. The absolute last time. I want to make that clear. I don't care if I'm in the darkness retreat. I don't care if I'm back in the house. I don't care if I'm on the street. That should be the absolute last time that I should see him on my screen. Ever. Yes. The last time, Mr. 8 and 8. Oh. Absolutely not.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Man.
Absolutely not.
That guy has him fired up. He has him fired up.
I don't think y'all understand. Okay, all right, look. I understand everybody's version of entertainment is subjective, okay? I got it, all right? Some people like this side of commentary where there's a lot of jokes being made. Some guys like the actual play-by-play guys. Some guys actually enjoy, people who are, somewhat entertaining, but they don't add anything extra. Some people actually enjoy that stuff. But one thing's for certain and two things for sure. I mix it up on purpose. There's no way stale, frail Mr. Donald Trump 2.0 should be commentating because he's not good at entertaining, period. And the whole purpose of you being in that spot, you being in that booth, is to entertain as the game is going on. You're supposed to act like you're one of the boys on the couch with a beer in hand talking football. And yet, this is what he sounds like every time he comes up on the screen. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good play by Josh Allen. Oh my God, what a play by Lamar Jackson. He should do it again. And oh man, he's at it again. We're at it again. That was a great play call right there. When I was in Dallas, that's something that we would call it was an eight bunch 87 tight route.
Oh my God.
Please. So no. You can't be bad and not entertaining. You can be bad. You can be Tom Brady last year and still have a little bit of entertainment to you. Tom Brady has some entertainment to him last year, okay? Not many people want to admit it, but he had a little bit of entertainment to him last year. He just couldn't say shit because they literally mandated in his contract that he couldn't go to certain teams because he was a minority owner of one of the worst franchises in the entire NFL, which I thought was stupid to begin with, but they decided to do it anyway. Now this year, when you hear Tom Brady, he actually sounds like he's enjoying himself, having a good old time. He's actually kind of entertaining. You cannot say the same thing about Mr. 8 and 8, stale, frail, Donald Trump 2.0, and Mr. Former Cowboy coach. And no way. Can't say the same. So this is the last time. This is the last episode. I want to hear anything about that man. No way. He's starting to, at this rate, he's starting to get close to the nasty man. That's where he's getting to right now. Wait a minute,
which one? Because we got a couple around here.
All of them. That's enough. Whoever's the executive for NBC, that's enough.
Oh my goodness.
That's enough.
Oh.
And it's the last time I want to hear his name on full display. No way.
Listen,
no, sir.
I needed that laugh. I needed that laugh.
Oh my God.
Laugh. I definitely needed that laugh.
Man.
I definitely needed that laugh. I cringe when I hear what Russell Wilson would sound like. Oh God.
Yes. Actually, PJ, that's a perfect example. Just imagine Russell Wilson being in the booth and all you hear whenever the Steelers play is, here we go. Or every time he has to sit up there and commentate a Broncos game, all you got to hear is, let's ride. What are we doing? What are we doing? What if every single game the Giants played, all he had to sit there and commentate was, go blue? Like, are we serious right now? Seriously. That's who we're paying money, millions of dollars for people to commentate for the whole world to see. Are we serious? Be serious. Be serious. No. No. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. My toenail could have put a more entertaining product on Thanksgiving night than he did. My toenail. And those things get cut routinely.
Oh,
Mr. 8-8. No way, no, sir. I don't even care about nothing else we got to talk about. I don't even care about nothing else. That is ridiculous. The fact that people feel the need out of everything, out of everyone that's ever worked in that industry, that he's the one that has to commentate. Why couldn't it be Collinsworth's son? What? It could have been anyone else. Hell, Tirico could have called the game by himself.
Wait a minute, like Cosby by NBC. Yeah, we probably would have had a lot more better entertainment.
I'm just saying. That's enough. That's enough. No one should be allowing him to be in front of a camera and actually be on live television for the whole world to see. No way. No way. No. And you know what? Now that I got that off my chest, I would like to talk to my lovely Eagles fans. Let's talk about the Eagles real quick.
Go for it.
Since I'm at it right now. Okay. Now, number one, for all of those people on the outside who's like, oh my God, y'all are 8-4. Y'all are so dramatic. Every single loss is such a big deal. What is the problem? I want to let y'all in on a little secret. If you have a Super Bowl MVP at quarterback, if you have a running back who rushed for 2,000 yards last year, if you have a wide receiver who had 1,000 yards for 3 years in a row since he's joined the team, if you have another wide receiver who's had 1,000 yards since he's been in the league, if you have another tight end who gets 800 yards receiving, if you have arguably one of the best offensive lines, in the entire NFL, okay, in a defense that was so great that everybody thought that they should have won MVP because of how many times they kept sacking Mahomes over and over and over and over and over again. That is the team that presided itself last year. And yet, we fast forward to this week, and yet we still can't figure out how we can have a sufficient offense. We are leading the league in 3 and outs. I'm going to say it again. We are leading the NFL in 3 and outs. And you expect for us to just be singing Kumbaya and everything's going to be okay. Absolutely not. No way, no sir. No way. Our offensive coordinator, who's acting like he's Brian Johnson 2.0, just someone who's play calling like he's a hidden terrorist that nobody know about, okay? Every single play call is about as predictable as it can be. Now, in fairness, Brian Johnson was much worse because on a 3rd and 18, he'll call a screen pass to the wide receiver and only get 2 yards that he lost. So instead, it'll be 4th and 20 that they have to punt from.
Right.
But in Patillo's case, it's 3 and out, and 3 and out, and 3 and out, and 3 and out. and 3 and out, then hope and pray the Lord Jesus Christ himself is able to give some life to the defense and the defense gets a stop. Then there's another 3 and out. Then it's a 3 and out again. Then it's a 3 and out again. And yet, here we are, and I'm having people tell me, well, y'all are 8-4. Y'all should be fine. It's okay. No.
It's not okay. It's not okay. Somebody's going in that locker room and they're telling it. It's really messing with their game big time. Yeah. And they're not telling it. Yeah, it is. There's something going on in there. It truly is. Because
now,
I'm gonna go back to the Dallas game for a second. I'm gonna go back.
Yes.
How you dominate a whole first quarter and then you come out second quarter and don't score 1 point. Not 1 point. Not one. Not one. There's no way y'all should have lost that game.
None.
No way y'all should have lost that game.
And again, okay? We are talking about a franchise who has found a way to make sure that every possession is a 3 and out. I need y'all to understand that. How many? You know what? Okay, let me simplify this for everybody to understand here. This, on average, every offense in the NFL gets around 30 to 35 possessions a game. Okay, yep. Good or bad or indifferent, they get around 30 to 35 on average. We are leading the league in almost every single possession being a 3 and out. I need y'all to understand that. That is absurd. Now, for context, okay, now that offensive line I was talking about is not healthy, all right? I get that. And that's why the running game sucks. I get that. But for the love of God, why in the hell on 1st and 10 do we see Saquon Barkley running up behind that offensive line that is heavily injured, that has me and you blocking for Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley? Why are you running it 1st and 10, 2nd and 10? Why? I watched the Bears game, unfortunately. I had to watch the game back because I missed it when it went live. I watched it back. The amount of times the offensive linemen were sitting up there doing, oh, there was somebody in front of me. Oops, my bad. Over and over and over again. That was all game long. All game long. And yet, we could have beat that team. That is the number 1 seed in the NFC. But no. We had to go 3 and out again. We're probably in the midst of this podcast right now. They're not even on the field. They went out 3 and out again. That's how bad it is. But yet, we're supposed to sing Kumbaya because we're 8-4. I want to let y'all in a little secret. Remember those playoff teams I was talking about earlier? Yeah. As of this second, today, let's see how many teams would the Eagles beat today. Let's see.
Right.
The Bears.
Right.
We already lost to them. That's already been proven. I don't know if we were to play them again if we beat them because they had no problem running up and down the field on us. The Rams, it took not 1 but 2 block kicks for us to beat them. Let's not forget that. Okay.
Right.
The Packers, okay, we beat them, but they're inconsistent as hell, so we might have a chance at them. That's cool. Whatever. Seattle has arguably one of the best offenses in the entire NFL, led by Sam Darnold, who, even though he can, you know, shit the bed when it comes to primetime games and big matchups. Okay, cool, that's whatever. We may have a chance, but even then, guess what? The Ravens is what is the Achilles heel for y'all? The team that for whatever reason y'all struggle against. Who's that team? Kansas City. Okay. The Seattle Seahawks are our Achilles heel. The Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are our Achilles heel. So do you think that we're ready to face them in the playoffs? I'll let you in a little secret. I'm going to channel my inner Michael from My Wife and Kids. No. Okay? That's the Seahawks. Okay? I just talked about the Rams. I didn't even get to the 49ers, who we already seen for whatever reason. We always in a dogfight, so we may or may not have a chance against them. That's cool, I guess. Panthers, I would have said, you know what, we at least could beat the Panthers. Are you sure about that? Those are the same Panthers that just beat the Rams last week. The same Panthers. The same Panthers.
And so, who'd ever thought that would have happened? Who'd ever thought that would happen?
Exactly. So do I trust my team to be able to beat them on a one-game basis? I do not know. And that's a problem. Be serious. You're going 3-and-out on offense, asking and praying the Lord Jesus Christ himself for the defense to have enough energy to outlast the entire game, and hope and pray that they could keep a lead while we're kicking field goals every single possession or punting it and thinking that we're going to have a chance. No way. And oh my God, do not let us face Detroit and we have to go to them. Wait.
Because you know Dan Campbell has a killer instinct. He don't forget anything.
No.
And he will keep running it at you. Like, yeah, we're going to make this happen. And with all quarterbacks, Jared Goff. With Jared Goff, I'm not going to say Jared Goff is even in the top 10. Not even top 20. But they make plays for him to be successful. As long as he doesn't get pressured, and get rattled, he does everything. We can go back to this game. Remember when he threw 5 interceptions and they still won the game?
Yes.
Still won the game with 5 interceptions. Okay.
Yes.
That team. Detroit.
That team. Exactly. I do not. Everybody's talking about all these other teams. I better not see Detroit. I hope they don't make it. Because I swear to God, if we have to go up against Detroit in any round, we are cooked unless we're at home. That's the best shot, is that we're at home and Jared Goff is sitting up there shivering like he don't know what to do, like he's Tua 2.0 in the cold with 2 gloves. That's the only chance we have. So, no, we're not happy. No, this is not okay. No, this is not acceptable. And you know what? What makes matters worse, I keep talking about these injuries. We literally have an injury that we have to deal with, and Lord knows how long that's going to be. And Jalen Carter, who decided to get surgery on not just one shoulder, but both.
During the regular season.
Now, look. Now, again, if this was week 5, if this was week 8, and he did that, okay, cool. Hey, look, at least we get you back before the season's over. We can get you into the playoffs. Okay, cool. We're good. We're going to be flying on all cylinders. We'll try to make it work. We might lose a couple games. Cool, whatever. Both shoulders. So you're going to be out on Monday. Which, by the way, I want to let y'all in a little secret. He is our only defensive presence on the front line that's actually going to do anything against a Chargers offensive line that is blocking, led by me and Damon all over the map. And he's not playing in that game. He's not playing in that game. And look, I thought for sure, okay, if Herbert has a broken hand, he can't do anything with a broken hand, especially if it's his throwing hand, which that is the case. We're going to be fine. The problem is, apparently the dude is made from fucking Cyborg off of Teen Titans, and his hand is fine just enough to play us on Monday. So no, we don't even have to worry about having to see Trey Lance. Instead, we still got to see Justin Herbert. And I'm pretty sure with us not having to get any pressure on him, he's going to light us up like a Christmas tree. Like the Christmas tree I just posted on my Instagram just 2 days ago. That is exactly how Justin Herbert is going to treat our defense. because we got no pressure. We got a Dory Jackson who is 35,000 years old trying to cover your number one wide receiver, getting cooked on every single route on the route tree, and we're literally hoping and praying that either the ball is inaccurate or literally there's enough pressure to where he could actually get involved in the play. And in case you're wondering why that is not a good idea, because anytime he gets involved in the play, it's a fucking pass interference. It never fails. It never fails. So no, nothing about this is okay. Nothing about this is acceptable. And I swear to God, if our offense is led by Saquon running up the middle with an offensive line that is led by me and Damon being the entire offensive line blocking for him, we are going to lose on Monday night, which would mean that we would go from whatever it was in 1 to now we're 8-5. Do you really want to have this conversation with me today? I do not think so. Enough's enough. Enough's enough. We are trash. I'm not in this darkness retreat by accident. I'm not in this darkness retreat by accident. I swear to God. This is not by happenstance. I swear to God it's not. This is the byproduct of a team that doesn't know how to function on offense. And in result, the defense has to keep saving its ass over and over and over and over and over again. No way. No way. No. So, yes, as an Eagles fan, no, I do not stand the fact that we have lost I want y'all to understand how we lost these games, okay? We have lost to the Giants, and we see the record they got. Hell, their season's going so bad, they can't even get a kicker to kick the football, okay? That's what we lost to, okay? Then we had a 21-point lead going into halftime against Dallas. We lose that game. And then we have Chicago, who literally decided, hey, our quarterback is inaccurate, but you know what? We're just going to run for 280 yards on y'all and beat y'all that way. So no, this is unacceptable. And no, this is not going to keep being tolerated. And the only number one question I have is, Mr. Nick Sirianni, I am going to give you a pass because you have brought us a Super Bowl championship. That is the one thing that we can say is not easy to do. You helped eliminate a three-peat in Kansas City going down, okay?
Oh, man, thank you, Jesus.
Okay? So thank you. So thank you for leading the charge in that regard. However, you got into the NFL being an offensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts. And then you became an offensive coordinator. No, I'm sorry. You went from offensive coordinator. Then when you got to be a head coach for us, you started calling the offensive plays. And then you realized you were shitty at doing that. So you gave the play calling to somebody else. And then the following year, we stunk. Then next thing you know, we had Kellen Moore. We won the Super Bowl. Fantastic stuff. I have one question. Mr. Sirianni, when are you going to be the Dan Campbell for this team? When are you going to take the fucking clipboard from our offensive coordinator and say, you know what, sir? You need to go home. You need to go sit down, enjoy the game like the rest of us fans, and sit back and watch from abroad because your play calling stinks. It stinks. And I'm taking over play calling. When are you going to be the Dan Campbell for us? Because I promise you, I know you've learned your lesson from the last time you were calling plays for this team. I know you have. I know you have. Otherwise, we would have fired your ass too. So when are you going to become the Dan Campbell for this team? Because I promise you, if you don't do nothing about it, and Mr. Patullo sits up there and calls another 3-and-out possession for this offense that has AJ Brown in it, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert in it, we're going to have a problem. Now, just to put in the perspective of how much of a problem it will be, I'm going to let you in a little secret. If the offensive coordinator, as it was reported this week, has his house getting egged by fans, what makes you remove from anything different? That's all I'm going to say.
Right. And I didn't even get to that one. I didn't even get to that one that he egged his house.
Yes. Now, Damon, I told you this. I want to make this very, very clear. Okay? I'm not condoning the action. But damn it, I understand the reasoning. That's the only thing I've been saying about this whole egging situation. I don't condone it. I don't condone the action. But damn it, I understand the reasoning. Your offensive play calling stinks. It is bullshit. And that needs to change. And if putting eggs on your house does that, then so fucking be it. But this is enough. This is enough. And I swear to God, if our offense is the reason why we lose on Monday night against a Chargers team that has me and you out there on the offensive line, Damon, and we have literally nothing but injured players on that defense too, might I add, and we lose that game on Monday, I promise you, whenever we have this show again, whether it's Tuesday or Friday, I'm either going to stay in this darkness retreat or something's going to explode because I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm supposed to be happy and festive. It's about to be Christmas time, okay? There's presents under the tree. Me and my lovely girlfriend, we made the tree. We got presents underneath already. We're ahead of schedule. We're already beating the game. The only thing that is not happy in my life is my fandom of this team because their offense cannot function because their coordinator doesn't know how to call plays properly. The only thing, y'all better find a way to win this game on Monday. Because if y'all don't, y'all give another team in the division life again, and it gives them a chance to actually find a way to some way, somehow, overtop us in the division and win the division. No way, no sir. Big six. Right. I'm going to say it again. Big six. That's enough.
Or you're going to be this.
They already are. They already are. They already are. This is ridiculous. That week in, week out, we have to sit up there and go to Madden to figure out what is in their playbook and switch it around so that way they can put up points on the board like they did last year. Why are we going to a video game to fix offensive play calling? Why?
It makes me curious to see what is on these play sheets. What plays are on these play sheets?
What? Like, who do you think you are, Andy Reid? You gonna just sit there and come with a play call called chicken nugget and score a touchdown? No. You need to actually come up with a script that means that we're going to put points on the board. And that means that for the rest of the game, you're able to either chew the clock by us having a lead and we can maintain it, or we can pass in different pass concepts to where we can score over and over and over again.
Wait. Or you could be that team up there where Tish is. And it's like, oh, hey, 72. Oh, this shit not going to work. And then run the play anyway.
Like, it's gotten so bad that there is a meme. There is a sound on TikTok. I'm going to find it and I'm going to send it to you. There is a meme. And for those of you that are watching this, you know what I'm going to say. The sound literally goes, 1st and 10, run up with Saquon. 2nd and 10, run with Saquon. 3rd and 10, run with Saquon. 4th down, deep ball, incomplete, thrown to AJ. That is literally a TikTok sound that went viral for Philly fans. Are we serious? Are we serious? Be serious.
Oh my God.
Be serious. So no, No.
That's almost as
Fix
worse
it.
than that Steelers video earlier. Okay, Tish,
Fix
I'm gonna
it.
send that to you so you can see it.
Fix it. Because this is ridiculous. There's no reason why I should be hearing noise from people in this state feeling like this team that they are a fan of having a chance to surpass us in the division. No way. But yet, I hear it anyway. You want to know why? Because the offense stinks. And the offensive coordinator doesn't know how to call plays. And if this means that we have to egg his house for him to get his shit together, then so fucking be it. So be it.
Y'all Philly fans out of control. That's why I said I will never attend a game in that stadium. Never. You
can call it what you want. I'm trying to tell you, this is not by accident. This is not. I promise you, this isn't us being like, oh, we just hate. We just hate the. Eggs are for your house to get egged. Yeah, you're bad. Yeah, you're bad. You're real bad. We're in an economy where certain eggs are costing $15 a dozen. That's the economy.
They may have had their own chickens. They may have had their own chicken.
Even better. That makes it even more expensive. And they had no problem giving those eggs up and throwing it at somebody's house. Get it together. I need to see efficient offense against a team that does not have a healthy defense. Please, for the love of God, because I promise you, if we find a way to lose this game on Monday night and give Dallas life again, it's going to be a problem. The only Christmas gift that anybody that is an Eagles player is going to get from me, is Madden 26. Featuring Saquon Barkley on the cover. Y'all go ahead and figure that shit the fuck out. Figure out what plays y'all need to be calling. Every single player would get one. Everyone. Y'all can watch Saquon do the hurdle every single time. And y'all sit up there and y'all figure out how that can happen again. That's the gift that I would be giving to them. My broke ass will find a way for every single Eagles player on that roster to get Madden 26 so that way they can figure out what play calls they actually use legally. This is enough. I've had it. This darkness retreat was not necessary. This darkness retreat did not have to happen. But yet, the offense has been so ass. It's been so cheeks that I have been put in this spot. I've had enough. It's enough. It's enough.
Listen.
So
listen. Our teams have sucked here lately. Our teams have sucked. Our teams have sucked. And I feel the same way you do when it comes to our play calling. I'm like, why in the hell did they call that play? Why did they do this play? Why did they do that play? Oh my God! Why'd you take him out the game? Well, hey. But I guess those guys get paid a lot more of the big bucks than what we do, right? They do. But they make a lot of dumb decisions. A lot of dumb ones. Because when you figure 3 and out, that's not the recipe. Because you can't be giving teams multiple chances. Because they know they can keep you on the goddamn field. If they can keep your quarterback off the field, they're going to win the game. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, y'all team sucks big time. Wait a minute, y'all. Yours at the top forefront.
Tish. We got a future. That's the one thing I will say about this team. We got a future. I may not like it, but we got a future. Y'all can't say the same. Y'all literally have a whole roster residing in a retirement home. Be serious.
Oh my God. Hilarious.
The only thing that
Hilarious.
sucks is the staff that works in that retirement home. Because apparently, whatever y'all are doing behind the scenes, it ain't working. Somebody's benefits is not working. Somebody is not doing their job. There's been a couple of people that's already been fired. Y'all already waived somebody so bad that the next team that they went to, he decided, you know what? I might have to rethink this whole football thing. That's how bad your establishment has been this season. So please be serious.
We talking about them birds.
Be serious. Don't gaslight me.
The birds are going to be fine.
Don't mistake me for a fool. No way.
You know something? I gotta bring my man's blood pressure down.
Oh, I'm fine.
Because here's the thing. This season has not went the way anyone has thought. If it's anyone that needs to be really mad, it's goddamn Vegas. Because Vegas didn't predict this one.
No, not at
Vegas
all.
didn't predict this one. That you would think that the Chicago Bears would be number one in the whole conference. Wait, that the Indianapolis Colts would have had the start they had with Daniel Jones.
Oh,
right?
Oh
right?
my God.
Okay.
I almost forgot about them. Can we talk about this whole little issue they got going on in Indy?
Absolutely. Okay. Their downfall started up in Pittsburgh.
Okay. You can have that. I want to discuss the elephant in the room with the Indianapolis Colts today.
Oh, yes.
I need y'all to understand, for those of you who are watching this, the Indianapolis Colts are starting Daniel Jones. We all understand that. That's been the case all year. Okay, fine. Here's what y'all don't know. Or if y'all do know, great. If y'all don't, let me let y'all in on a little something. 2 to 3 weeks ago, a report came out, and yes, it has been confirmed already, that this man, Daniel Jones, has a broken leg. I'm going to say it again. Daniel Jones is starting as a quarterback in the NFL with a broken leg. And they decide to keep starting him. And I don't even want to hear what he had to say this week. Apparently, he got some friends from Duke that have this 3D printing brace or sleeve to put on his leg so that his leg stays intact. Bullshit. You, as an organization, are putting a guy who has a broken leg out there week in and week out. That is a problem. What the bigger problem is, your backup quarterback and Anthony Richardson, y'all must think the worst of him. Because basically, what y'all have said to the public, to me, to Damon, anyone who has ears to listen, that we have a better chance of winning a football game with a quarterback that has a broken leg than someone who has two. Are you serious? Are you serious? Be serious. You mean to tell me with a straight face you have more confidence in a quarterback that is playing on one leg that can snap off of any step? You have more confidence and more faith in him playing quarterback for your team than someone that has two healthy legs. That's a problem.
Yeah, they did.
That's a problem.
They did.
And they're still starting him, by the way. They're still starting him. Yes.
With a broken leg.
Yes. And look, I ain't trying to be funny. I wish that this isn't the case. But Anthony Richardson, my boy, let me tell you something, dog. Your career is done, buddy. Not in Indy. Not in Indy. You cannot be there. No, sir. No way. I don't know who takes you. I don't know who picks you up, but no, sir. No way. Indy is not it. Because it basically said, you are so bad that we'd rather have somebody play out there with a broken leg than your inaccurate ass. That's basically what they said. And that is a shame.
Terrible. That's terrible.
That's a shame.
That's terrible.
That's the Colts. That's one of the teams that have a good record in the AFC. Yeah, exactly. That team. Yeah, exactly. And the Broncos, don't even get me started with Denver, because I can't stand Denver, but yet they're 10-2 today. And you were there. You were there. They almost lost that game.
Almost lost that game. Almost lost that game. I had to be out there on Sunday Night Football. So I had to work that game. Sunday Night Football. I'm out here in this cold, right? For a game that went into overtime. Went into overtime. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Of all nights, decide y'all want to play. Y'all both want to give each other the business. Y'all go in the overtime. So now I got to stay here longer and deal with this. Because now no one's leaving, right? Generally, people might start skating out or whatever, but no one's leaving. Yeah. They're all staying there because this game done went into overtime. Now, I love the new overtime rules because of the simple fact that at least both of you get a chance to possess the ball. So, right? Denver goes down the damn field. Touchdown. Oh, I said this game probably going to be over. What Washington do? Come on back down the field. Oh, yeah, we got it, buddy. Ooh, touchdown. We going for 2. I said, oh, man, here we go. Here we go. I was like, this place going to go crazy if Washington pulls this game off, right? What happens? Gets pressured. The guy was wide open. He would have walked in there. No one was near him. But the ball got batted down. And I was like, oh, my goodness. So for the price of admission, that was a damn good game by Washington. I give them all the props in the world. With Mariota, let's say this again. They was led by Marcus Mariota. Not Jalen, but Marcus. Who are they talking about? They're bringing Jalen back next week.
Jaden. Yeah. Like he didn't have one of the worst. See, this is what I don't get it. I don't get it. Your season is over.
Had a dislocated elbow. Your season is over. You're not going to make the playoffs. Your last 2 games, your last 2 home games is against Philly and Dallas. You're not going to win even one of those games. I'm just calling a spade right now. Your season is over. There's no reason to put your franchise out there on that field. No reason. Mariota, you finishing out the season.
Yeah, seriously.
And then they was already announced that they have an overseas game next year.
Is it really?
Yes. I can't win for losing.
Whoa, boy.
Can't win for losing.
Yeah.
I can't win for losing. I can't win for losing.
Okay.
But
so
a hell of a performance by Washington. I give it to him. Hell of a, because I didn't think that game was going to be close at all. But it was. It was. So hell of a performance by Washington. I give you much props on that. But if they would have won that game, it would have been crazy around here. Crazy. That y'all had me go into overtime to work to get me home later. Yeah. I wasn't happy about that. I wasn't happy about that. But no, go ahead. What you going to say?
No. So Denver, okay, almost lost to that team. Let me know if you heard that one before. Okay? They're 10-2. Be serious.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
That's your AFC. We just saw the Rams lose to the Panthers in a shootout, might I add, which I didn't see
absolutely.
Okay? Chicago is winning by the skin of their teeth with an inaccurate quarterback, which I didn't think was possible. Philly is gross. The Panthers, I guess, are leading the division right now, if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. When's the last time that they have been on top of the NFC South? Oh, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. How about 2015 when Cam won MVP and they went to the Super Bowl? That's the last time. The last. That is the last time they have been on top of the division. The Panthers. Panthers.
And who did and right honestly, who they lose to? The Broncos.
The Broncos. See what I mean? So please understand my frustrations are valid by default anyway, but with the context that I'm providing to y'all understand that this is obnoxious. Okay? Now, certain things are unforeseen. I didn't see the Ravens starting the year 1-5. Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see the Chiefs be 6-6 going into Thanksgiving or whatever their record was. I didn't see that. Okay, but come on, like, are we serious? So even the good teams we had to have questions about because Drake May and the Patriots, who, by the way, I think this is so fucking stupid. Out of all the nicknames you could possibly give a quarterback, the nickname that you have for him is his own name. Really? How unique? How unique? Drake May. Are we serious? That's his nickname.
Yep. That's his nickname.
Okay. The Patriots. I'm going to say the top teams, okay? The Patriots, the Bears. What? Okay. Rams, Colts. No, I'm sorry. Rams, Broncos. Okay.
Right.
Philly, Colts. Panthers and what are we doing? What is this? What kind of football are we watching right now? What are
no
we
one
doing?
knows. And then just to think, when these games happen on Sunday, stuff going to shift around again.
Yeah,
stuff going to shift around again because we got 2 hard games with the Patriots and who else we got to play? Who's the other hard team? Patriots and someone else. Those games ain't gonna be easy, right?
Did y'all play Tampa already?
I don't think we played them this year.
Okay, so not Tampa.
But
it's somebody else. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm about to tell you. Because our schedule does not get easier.
Right.
So after the Steelers, we have to play the Bengals again, right? Then after that, we go play the Patriots. That's
not easy.
Right? Ooh. Then we got the Packers in Green Bay, right?
Oh.
Then we end with the Steelers.
Oh, that Packers and Lambeau's not pretty. No.
But you see, here's the thing. After the Steelers play us, they go play Detroit.
Which have something to play for. They have something to play for. Yep.
Yeah, so
that's right.
The thing of it is that this is not an easy stretch going down. That's why those games in the beginning of the season was very, very important. Very, very important. Try to knock them off. That we lost to teams that we had no business losing to. Now we getting down to the stretch that every game is important. Every game is important.
Yep.
So
every game's a playoff game. Every game's a
playoff game. Yep. Every game is a playoff game. So, oh my God. I think we've done enough ranting for the night.
Oh, you know what? I'm not done because we got my favorite segment, and I think I have one that's gonna call for it again. It's gonna call for it.
Yeah, go for it. Because I got one that you're gonna love. But go ahead.
Okay. Now, obviously, the Minnesota Vikings have had a season from hell, given the fact that their quarterback that they decided to invest a top 15 pick in doesn't know how to throw a football, apparently. Terrible stuff. The brown bag, it goes to the quarterback that played in place of him on Sunday against the Seattle Seahawks. This guy went 19 of 30 and threw 4 picks. 2 of them were pick sixes. And he had more completions to the Seattle Seahawks defense than Justin Jefferson. In that same game where the Vikings defense held Sam Darnold under 200 yards passing and Jackson Smith-Njigba under 80 yards receiving. And yet the final score
was 26-0.
Be serious. Be serious. And if I'm in that Vikings organization, I am ashamed because I am watching Sam Darnold, the guy we could have paid money to, by the way, that Seattle had no problem paying. That guy who didn't even have a great game by the standards that he set this season, did not have a great game, and yet still shut y'all out 26-0. That guy could have been your quarterback for this season. And y'all don't have him. Instead, y'all have a quarterback in J.J. McCarthy that can't throw over 5 yards without it being picked off, let alone get a handoff right without it being fumbled. Y'all have a backup quarterback that is acting like he's Will Levis 2.0, and the only time he gets the ball out of his hands is if he's throwing it to the other team more than 3 times. He's acting like he's never played football before. It's almost like he shouldn't have been playing quarterback. It looked like he should have been in the UFL somewhere. That's how bad it was. Okay? I was shocked he was able to get 19 to 30. It was that bad. So the brown bag alone is going to go by. I don't even know the name of this guy. I really don't. It was that bad. I don't even know his name. I'm going to just call him No Name for the sake of this segment. The no-name quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings on this past Sunday. You, sir, get a brown bag because you clearly need to know that the only way you get a completion is if you throw it to your teammates. That's the only time it counts as a completion. It does not count if you are throwing it to the other team for a touchdown. He threw more touchdowns to the Seahawks than he threw for the Vikings.
Oh, hilarious. Hilarious.
No way. No way. That's a brown bag within itself. You know what? I'm gonna even do a little bit different. We're in the Christmas spirit. I'm a little bit festive. This is a Grinchy brown bag, okay? You get to hold this one. Because I don't care if this looks like it's a Halloween. Forget about it. Don't pay attention to what's on here, okay? It's a Grinchy brown bag, and he deserves it. Because ain't no way you can be that inaccurate, but yet so accurate to the other team. Ain't no way. Be serious.
I got you for this one. I got you. So, we talked about this earlier in the show. Everything.
Okay.
Say his name, and he might appear. And we don't say his name on the show. His name was said twice on the show. We're not doing the Beetlejuice special at all. So, this is a dual brown bag. NBC and the guy we're not going to mention, JG, we're not going to mention his name. They're both getting brown bags because NBC, number one, you're airing this guy that has no kind of personality, none whatsoever. You let the man do commentation on Thanksgiving at a Ravens game where we got shellacked by the Bengals. Okay, no big deal. We'll see him again in about another week or so. But we got shellacked, and you put this man on national TV to say 1 or 2 words. That's it. and you had my man calling me in distress. You know something? I'm not watching this game because of him. So NBC, you need to get yourself together because putting this man on TV is not TV. You know something? I would prefer for Maria Taylor to do commentary than him. Okay, she
would have.
She probably would have knocked it out the park. I would have preferred that than preferring him on our national TV to end our Thanksgiving. That ended our Thanksgiving. Just Matt, that you had all this good food that you ate. And you're sitting there and you're watching the games. You watch Dallas take down Kansas City. You watch Detroit lose like they always do on Thanksgiving. So, you know, you're doing all this, and then all of a sudden you get to that game and like he's commentating. You know something? I quit if this guy got to commentate the game, okay? So NBC and the guy's name we don't mention, y'all both get brown bags. Matter of fact, give me an address. I will mail it to you, okay? I'll mail y'all both some brown bags.
Oh, okay. Have another one. You know, usually we talk about teams having bad games. We talk about players who individually had a bad game. I'm going to talk about a player who had a bad moment. Monday night, we watched the New York Football Giants and the New England Patriots play each other. And when the game was 17-7, with the opportunity for the Giants to make it a one-score game, their kicker and I guess I can't say this name without getting it censored. Okay. Young Ho Koo. Okay. Hope I said it right without me getting blacklisted. Okay. He, who has already been shipped around the league so many times because he couldn't already kick a football in Atlanta, he is lining up to kick a field goal to trim the lead down to a single possession score for the Giants. It's a 46-yard field goal, so it's a little, it's a little bit, little ways away, but not too far. And this man proceeded to line himself up, run, and to hit the field so hard with his foot that it didn't kick the ball at all.
Oh.
I need y'all to understand that. It's a field goal where literally the heebie-jeebies of somebody coming off the edge to block it off is slim to none. And this guy proceeded to do his own version of a fake kick by kicking the ground instead of the football. Young Ho Koo, you, sir, bro, I don't know if you still have a roster spot, but if you don't, it's understandable. Because off of that moment alone, that is the biggest brown bag I have done since Tua. Okay? This man ran up, and Shannon Sharp said this, and I can't unsee it now. He said, I haven't seen anything like this since Charlie Brown. And then
Not Charlie Brown.
I was trying to figure out what he was talking about. And then I said, oh, are you talking about the part where for those of you who acting like I don't know what I'm talking about, there is a episode where they're playing football and they rolling the football to Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown is running. He getting ready to kick the ball. And literally he missed the ball so bad, he did a front flip. It's a cartoon, but he did a front flip. And then to see that on full display all these years later with a real human being to not kick a football as a kicker.
As a kicker,
bro,
that's your only job. Your only job. Your only job.
Bro. You don't get signed for
only
nothing
job.
else. You don't get signed for nothing else. And that is what you had on display for the whole world to see. You, sir. Young Hoku. You. Just saying his name is so funny. Young Hoku. You, sir. Get a brown bag. Not for your foot acting like a hoe, but literally everything else preceding that, your whole career, for the most part, has been a little hoe-ish. So, with that being said, you get a brown bag off of that alone, sir. That alone. That was ridiculous.
Hilarious. I'm out of bags this week.
You're out of bags?
I'm out of bags.
Do I have another one? I do have another one.
Come on.
Let's go to Washington, D.C. And let's also, I'm going to do a 2 team on this one. Let's go to Washington, D.C. and let's go to Indianapolis. 2 organizations that would rather have people who are dealing with injuries to start for them than the backups that is behind
quarterbacks.
them. Now you know you're wrong. Now you know you're wrong for that. You know you're wrong for that.
Yes, absolutely.
And you know what? For Jaden Daniels and Daniel Jones alike, all I'm gonna do in this darkness retreat is they have blessed me. I'm trying to tell you, they blessed me, y'all. For y'all, I'm gonna pour one out for y'all, cause y'all should not be out there. Y'all should not be out there. And y'all gonna be out there and y'all gonna get hit. And y'all gonna get hit again and again and again.
And listen. That's sad. That's so sad.
And look, I'm pouring one out for y'all. That's it. That's all I got. I think everybody else I have dedicated a lot of time and effort and energy into, and it's not enough energy because I'm still in the darkness retreat. So the lights aren't on. I don't even know how I'm having connection with you right now, but I think I got that out the way. I think I got everybody I need to get out the way, and that'll be that.
I got you.
No. The lights don't work in the darkness retreat. I appreciate you, but they don't work. Shout out to my girlfriend Terica behind the scenes, trying to make life a little easier for me, trying to shine some light. No.
Well, I had the lights full bright over here. We thank each and every last one of you.
You win all those games, yeah. You win all those games in a row, yeah. You better have a light on. We can't say the same.
Goodness.
We can't say the same. So our lights aren't working over here. But the darkness retreat is cool, by the way. 5 stars. 5 stars. I fully recommend. Y'all should try it. Just putting that out there. Y'all should try it. They take good care of you now.
Right.
But yeah.
We thank each and every last one of you. For stopping in. Your comments. TikTok, I just integrated you in also. I thank each and every last one of you. Again, live podcast on Sunday for the Ravens-Steelers game. We're going live at noon, and we're going all the way through the game. So we're going to have all the emotions. Anybody want to come talk about it? It's going to be live stream. We are going to have so much fun. If you're in Baltimore, 647 West Pratt Street, that's where the location is. Hey, Steelers, Ravens fans, come pour in there. We want all the energy, and I want all the smoke. Because once the dust clears, Pittsburgh leaving up out of here with a loss. No ifs, no ands, no buts. I'm a big man. I'm going to be live. So if we do lose, I'm willing to eat that crow sandwich. But it ain't going to happen. I'm just letting you know right now. They're leaving, and then y'all got to go play Detroit. Not looking good for y'all.
They gotta fix up that retirement home first now. Come on. They look, they gotta go deal with that retirement home first. Let them figure that out.
Yeah. Ain't no buts. Ain't no buts involved. Ain't no buts. Again, we gonna catch you either Tuesday or Friday. One of them 2 days we're gonna catch you, and we're gonna do this whole recap of the week. One of the days, Tuesday or Friday, somebody gonna be crying on Tuesday or Friday. It won't be me. I'm just saying, it won't be me at all. Won't be us.
No.
Oh my goodness. We thank you. We'll see you next week.
Hi.